Webs. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. If you like money in crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm surprised I'm able to do this show today. Wow, did y'all see that? I just took a sip. The tea bag got caught in my teeth. How about that? Surprised I'm able to do the show today because, guys, my voice was so rough this morning. It's gotten a little bit better. So we recorded some videos for the weekend, and they sound pretty rough. Why? Because I don't want to get into it. I was yelling yesterday. That's what I'll say. But listen, guys, today we got a great show for you. We're looking at $1 million Bitcoin, but I want to start with this. I was on a show today, Crypto Banter, Crypto Man Ran. I was on that show about an hour ago. I like Ran. I like Kyle that was on there. Crypto Casey, we want to get her on for Around the Blockchain. She was on there. I like a lot of stuff she had to say. And then two avatars. One's name's Winston, one Mr. Business. And I just want to say, I'm kind of, it's a good show. You know, you should watch that show. We get along with pretty much everybody in the world. But I'm telling you guys, I'm a little alarmed by some of the comments that were made on that show. And this is where you just got to get into, we have different opinions on things. But let me tell you where I stand with crypto, okay? Where I stand with crypto is I've been in this since 2012. I've seen a lot of stuff, and I've seen a lot of narratives, and I've seen a lot of repeating narratives, right? What we're starting to see right now is we're starting to see a narrative come up where they're saying that we'll never have the gigantic bear market again. And I'm very passionate about telling you guys that it will come. And as this crypto market goes on and we get a little closer to the actual bear market, what I'm saying will get less and less popular. What's so funny is, at the beginning of this, everybody's like, BitBoy's the moon boy, and he's blah, blah, blah. It says whatever people want to hear. It's not true. I tell you what I think. And for me, we are in the midst of a bull cycle, and it is fun, and it is exciting, and we are not close to the top. Several more months left. But there will be a top. Do not be confused on that. There will be a top. And this idea that we're past gigantic bear markets is a dangerous, dangerous, dangerous thing. Because here's the thing. If people tell you that there will not be another bear market, and they're right, then that's great. We all just make money forever, right? But if people tell you that there won't be a bear market and they're wrong, you're going to lose everything. And I would much rather err on the side of caution and telling you guys, make your money in here while you can. Because down the road, it's not going to be like this. Because we watch people. I just watched something on Vice TV, or I watched a little bit of it, of Peter McCormack, a Bitcoin maxi. We like Peter. We don't like most maxis, but I like Peter pretty well. And, you know, Peter said, he told a story about how he became a millionaire in 2017 and lost it all in 2018. Lost all of it. Why? Because he wasn't prepared for what was coming. Why was he not prepared? Because during that time, YouTubers, people on Twitter, people on every platform that was available, they got on air, or they got through on their platforms, and they told people there will not be a bear market. They told people that these prices would go up forever, and people lost everything because of it. And I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, on this channel, we are never going to do that. I'm going to tell you what I think based on history, and when the historical cycles are broken, then we can change what we think. But this idea that there's not going to be a bear market is the most dangerous thing in crypto. Because it gets people thinking that it's green candles forever. What we're seeing with Dogecoin is very typical of what we would see at the top of the market, except for it would be every coin doing that pretty much. So I just want to tell you guys, like, you know, just be careful. I don't want to say who you're listening to because that makes it sound like I'm telling you don't go watch that show. Go watch that show. I love those people. They're good people, okay? They're just telling you what I think. But be careful to get trapped in this mindset that you're going to make money forever, because this is a special time in crypto right now. You got to take advantage of the right now. It will not always be like that. I want to open the show with that because I've got very, very, very passionate feelings about this. I'm trying to like share my heart with you guys, and someone says BitBoy loves to smoke poles.
I saw the same comment.
like guys, I'm sharing my heart with you, and I'm trying to be honest with you guys. And the guys in the chat talking about, maybe he meant to say peyote. I don't know.
I don't think he did.
I don't think he did either. Well, we got a really fun NFT coming for you guys. That is Somebody said Vice is propaganda. Yeah, they may be true. I'm not, but I know Peter and I know that story, so I know it's true. God, now I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say?
I'm not sure.
What?
That's something interesting.
Oh, the
NFT?
NFTs with Theta. So we got NFTs coming out with Theta that are pretty cool, and one of them is comments. All the hate comments, the worst hate comments people have made about me on my face. So it's going to be pretty cool. You guys are going to like that. So we try to take it in stride. I know everybody doesn't like me. That's okay. It's just because they don't know me. If somebody doesn't like me, it's because they don't know me. They don't actually know what this channel is. Or they hate people that talk. So if you hate people that talk, you will not get along with me. All right, let's go and get into the show today, guys. We've got, let's see how many subscribers. We've got 925,000 subscribers. Thank you to the BitSquad, everybody. Only 75K away until we get to give away a full Bitcoin. Hit the like button, BitSquad. That's from It's the Boss, or that's our friend from Miami. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. How many people watching do we have right now?
We have about 8,400 people watching, 1,500 likes.
1,500 likes. Guys, let's get that up today. Let's get it up to 8,000 likes.
8,000
8,000 likes. Right now, less than 25% of you like me, based on that number. So, okay. You want to pull it up so I can see it real quick?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's get into it. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. We're at 309.2 thousand on Twitter. And, guys, if you go and check out our contest, if you click this link, we got a new entry for you guys. So click on this, scroll all the way to the bottom of the Gleam page, and you can find a tweet that you need to retweet. And it's, I don't want to talk about it out loud right now. But go do that. So, all right. And guys, let's get into the markets. Let's see what's happening. I'm currently in a long. Am I losing money or making money? I'm currently down just a hair. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But right now, the overall market cap coming in at $2.394 trillion. Happy birthday, Screwhead. Happy birthday, Screwhead. Isn't that funny? For his birthday, he gave me $5.
It is funny.
Thank you.
Just
Thank
to
you
say
for
his
that.
name, I guess.
Yeah. I'm going to start
birthday.
requiring my kids to give me money on their birthdays.
There you go. Taxes.
Yeah, let me tell you what my daughter did real quick. My wife finally shut this down. At the ballpark, my daughter started making these little rubber band bracelets. She's 7. And she figured out that she could recruit other girls to sell them for her. And so she was running a multi-level marketing scheme with rubber band bracelets.
That's
where she was making all of these girls go sell them to get a free bracelet.
That's
and my wife had to shut it down because some of the moms were like, where did my daughter get this money from? I was like, that's so funny. So, anyways,
Business.
yeah. So, anyways, Bitcoin coming in 57,259, Ethereum at 3,500. Now, interesting thing here with Ethereum is it had maybe a glitch.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a glitch on CoinMarketCap, or either there was a flash pump somewhere. A lot of people were looking at Ethereum was at $3,800, but we did not see that reflected on most of the charts. So I don't know what happened with that. If somebody knows what exchange that was that flash pumped that, let me know. But it could have just been a glitch. Maybe it wasn't a flash pump, but it certainly did not sustain it. Everybody in the office was running around showing me the charts. I'm like, Bybit's 3,500. So, you know, this is an aggregator. Sometimes it gets messed up. So
It is crazy to look at that chart, though, isn't it?
people that were not here in the bear market just cannot possibly understand what it feels like to look at that pump in 2017.
Yeah. To
To
see
see it that low and that small.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. You can't. We looked at that for years as like it was just a huge spike in the middle of the chart and it went back down. And now the fact that it looks like this, it's so refreshing. You know why? Because there is a famous Amazon chart from right after the .com bubble crash, to where you look back at the .com bubble and Amazon, it looks like a flat line. You zoom into that thing and it was a gigantic spike and it went back down. And it's just like, you just hope that would be the case for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general. And it looks like that's what we're seeing right now as things are going parabolic. What was that? Super chat. What will the total market cap go to during this cycle? I think, let's see. Can I do some math on it? Let me do some math.
Some moon math.
Some moon math. Let me do some moon. Let me show you guys how moon math works here. Well, if Bitcoin is going to go to, let's see. So let's just call it $57,000, but it's going to go to $322,000. So 322 divided by where it is now, which we'll just call it 57. Okay. That's a 5.64% increase, or not 5.64%, a 564% increase. So let's multiply that by the current market cap of Bitcoin, which is 1 trillion. So that would be about $6 trillion in market cap for Bitcoin to get to that height. And then you could say if that was, I'm gonna say $12 trillion. So if Bitcoin goes up to $322,000, I put the market cap at about 6 trillion for Bitcoin alone. And then if you say if it's pumping, it'll probably get back up to about a 50% dominance. So at the peak, it'll probably be like 12 trillion. That's what I think. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
You like that moon math?
Yeah.
Guys, you got to know the moon math. If you've been in this or what, it's funny because whenever I do videos with Chris from Crypto, we're always like, what can we make the title for this video we're doing? It'll be clickbaity. Clickbaity. You guys love X's. I know you love X's, whether they live in Texas or not. And I know peanut gallery back there. And I know you guys love X's, you love percentages, you love all that stuff. And so whenever I do a video with him, we're like, let's see. We both pull out our calculators and we'll come up with the exact same numbers. That's how you know you're in sync with the moon math. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Top pumpers of the day. We have Lisk, another old project.
They're all old. Maybe other than Pirate Chain, they're pretty much all old projects.
We've got a huge video for you guys today at 3 p.m. Top 5 crypto sleeping giants. These are crypto projects that are older projects that have not hit their all-time highs yet in the top 100. And we got some big ones for you guys. And looky there. Whoa, don't you tease that video, TJ.
They didn't. Only you could see that.
Only I could see it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say right here on the screen, one of these is the #1 coin. What a coincidence. Gigantic pump the day before I do the video.
That's interesting, too.
Yeah. And there's Cosmos. Cosmos is a project I want to do a lot more content on.
Yeah.
I am ready to start doing content on Cosmos. Can we reach out to Cosmos? Let's get Heather to reach out to Cosmos. I want to partner with Cosmos.
Okay.
I want to be an advisor or I want to be a partner with Cosmos because I love Cosmos. They don't get the credit they deserve, and I'm ready to push that. I love that. It's already like working 100%, unlike the other projects that do the same thing like Polkadot. Stephen Ulrich says, TJ's thoughts on LTO.
Well, I was trying to get that thing to Heather. LTO.
Do you know what it is?
Very, very roughly.
Yeah. LTO network.
Yeah, it's on Solana, right? Is it? No.
Is it? No.
I thought it was.
Let me look. Maybe it is.
I thought it was on Solana.
Let's see.
But I don't know much about it, so I can't really give a lot of in-depth thoughts. But I think it was in an article I was reading the other day. I thought it was a solution for Solana, and if it's the one I'm thinking of, I'm a fan. But I don't have a lot of really in-depth thoughts on that right now.
Does Solana have an Explorer?
It should, yeah.
It's contracts. It just has Binance more. Yeah, I don't think it's on Solana. I don't think.
So anyway, not a lot of thoughts on it. Did you have any thoughts on it?
Well, I just wanted to demonstrate that you didn't have a lot of thoughts on it. That was the only reason I wanted to bring it up.
Okay. Did you have any thoughts on it?
LTO network?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to point out someone asked your opinion, and I was honored to show that you didn't know anything about it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. You guys know how this works around here by this point. By the way, did you guys like Around the Blockchain yesterday?
I thought it was fun.
It was such a great show yesterday.
Yeah.
We had Crypto Crow, Crypto Blood, George from Cryptos R Us. Great show. We got more big guests today. So really excited. The show's going extremely excellent.
Yeah.
So people really like it. So you guys make sure to come back at 5 Eastern Standard Time.
And we want to make it more and more inclusive for the audience, too. So if you guys have topics and questions, like LTO, for example, you want to hear us talk about it, shoot it to us in the comments or that email, atbshow@bitboycrypto.com, and we'll work those into the show and get, feedback from all the top people around crypto to talk about your favorite subjects. So just let us know.
And I just wanted to say, could you come back up for a second? Frank, that's an incredible torso you have.
Yeah. Bend down and wave. Say, hey.
Frank, your torso is...
Very long.
Yeah.
Whoa. Frank.
Frank said he's very long.
Whoa. I was hoping they couldn't hear this.
They couldn't.
This is double down on the length, I guess. I don't know how else to say it.
All right, let's get to the Bitcoin chart.
Family-friendly show, guys.
Yeah.
We're talking about a ruler. Okay.
Hey, you're back up.
Hey, yeah, I'm up, actually. Look at that. Yeah, I'm up on this trade right now. I put this in right before we went on air on Bybit, up 2,500. Guys, we got some stories today. Do you guys want to know why I put this trade in? We got some stories today that are extremely interesting, that are making me feel like something is about to boom in crypto. So I'm really excited. So I got a long in at, let's see, where did I get the long in at? What's 54? No, that's my liquidation price. 57.3. And right now it just boomed like right while we were talking. So pretty nice little trade here. If you want to trade on Bybit or Femex, you guys can head on over to bitboycrypto.com/deal, sign up. Bybit's having their biggest deposit bonus ever, $1,610. If you've been thinking about trying it, it's definitely the time to do it. And then we got Market Cipher. We got 15% off. Then we got a VPN if you need that, and Femex if you want an alternative to Bybit. So pretty good stuff. Oh, Ian Bellina is going to be on the show tonight. So if you want to sign up for Token Metrics, that's his company. You guys can do that as well down on Trading Tools. All right, let's get into Bitcoin, guys, because it's looking pretty good. If you look right here, it did pop back up. Look at that. What is this? This is the 4-hour chart? Oh, it was the daily chart that it showed up on, wasn't it? There it is. Okay, so on the daily chart, I told you guys this yesterday. Oh man, it's so bullish today. Yeah. Let me remove all those other circles. You know what's funny is? What's really funny is that you guys may Electronium get to all-time high again. I'm not sure. Genia.
Yeah, I'm not
sure.
I'm
not real bullish on Electronium, to be honest with you.
Me either.
And the reason is I'm not really super bullish on mobile mining.
No.
Yeah. Now, no mobile mining projects or Pi mining is what I'm interested in. It's Pi Network, I think, or is it Pi mining?
I think Pi Network.
Yeah, the one that you have the app and you do it with. It's very easy.
Yeah.
I've got like 500,000 of them, but they're worthless because it's not on an exchange. I'm just playing on banking on maybe one day it will get on an exchange and I'll be rich. Maybe. I don't know. Someone said thoughts on the Pele A NFT drop tomorrow. I think that's with Eternity. So everything Eternity does, we're really bullish on. But what I want to show you guys here is we talked about this yesterday, that we had this green dot on the daily chart. But yesterday, that green dot was right here, and it disappeared, okay? So the thing was, or no, this is on Coinbase. Let me look at the Bybit. Maybe the Bybit. Why does he pull up the Coinbase?
Why does he do a lot of the things that
I don't
he
know.
does?
Oh, well, luckily, it's showing the same thing. Oh, I remember what I was going to say, though. I was going to say that my drawings on here, it's funny, they look exactly like my real life drawings. Like how terrible I am at drawing straight lines. It's amazing how it also is digital.
Yeah.
The first time I ever got sent to the principal's office in my life was in kindergarten. Big surprise. It was because my teacher thought I was being a smart aleck because my drawing was so bad. She thought I was making, she asked me to outline a phone booth, and it looked like a circle around it. And she said, "You're smarter than that. There's no way you actually think that this is right." It's the first time I ever got sent to the principal's office.
How long was
fun
it?
Trivia fact.
2 weeks in?
Oh, it was very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very soon. It would not be my last.
And the rest,
you guys don't know. I got in trouble every year of my life in school to the point where they talked about kicking me out of school every year. I was a bad kid. Yeah. But look at me now, Miss Smithyman. Look at me now. Sorry.
Still talking.
All these years later. Okay, so, but let's get back to the chart here because what I want to show you guys is this. Yesterday, now this is the Bybit chart. So on the Coinbase and the Bybit chart, we're getting a bullish green dot on Market Cipher A on the daily time frame. That's absolutely huge on the daily time frame. I told you guys yesterday when it appeared and then it disappeared, what did I tell you? I told you that when it disappears, it's still on the verge. It's on the verge of printing. And so now today, we printed it again. Now we've got to wait We've got to wait for the confirmation. We have to wait until tomorrow to make sure that it stayed up. But it's looking pretty good. And on the Coinbase chart, the numbers were looking super bullish on the new, it's the DBSI for Market Cipher that gives you a range of numbers. On Coinbase, it's a 7, or on Bybit, it's a 7, but on Coinbase, it was like a 14. So it looks really, really bullish right now. And guys, we're going to get a lot into the fundamentals about what's going on behind Bitcoin right now today. And there's some stuff in here that's just making me just really excited. I mean, it would not surprise me if we were at new all-time highs within about 2 weeks.
For Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me. I was saying it'll happen. Would not surprise me. Because after weeks, it's just so funny, like how much of the narrative of Bitcoin is shaped by the media. Mm-hmm. It's like when the prices are dropping and going sideways, they just don't do any super bullish stories. You know they have them. And so now we're just getting so much stuff that's super bullish. So we'll get back to that in a second. Let's move on to Ethereum right now. And I was asked on Crypto Banner today, which I really enjoy going on that show. I hope they'll have me back again. And I hope some of those people will come on our Around the Blockchain show. What does that say? The bad boy is all grown up in banking this Bitcoin age. I get the gist of it. You guys want to know one of the most embarrassing things of my whole life? Well, you know those things you look back on your life and you're super cringed by, and you're like, I can't believe I did that? When I was 17 years old, I had a Mazda MX-3. It was slick. It was 5-speed, really dark windows. You had one too?
Little ladybug.
Oh man, please don't call my sports car a little ladybug. It's the smallest V6 engine ever made. It's funny because now I've got the most powerful V8 one made. But anyways, that's a different story. I thought it was cool to get a bumper sticker. They were little circles that said bad boy. And I put it on the back of my bumper.
God. Oh, my God.
I thought girls would think that was so cool.
Spoiler,
they didn't.
I was going to say.
I look back. I'm like, what was wrong with me?
Yeah. Well, you were 17.
Gosh. Wow.
Look at the things 17-year-olds think are cool now.
It's true.
Yeah.
TikTok dances.
Yeah. So. They're going to be looking back when they're 30 and being like, what was I thinking?
What was I thinking? I could do the TikTok dances. I could do them really well, too. I can move, if y'all don't know that. I used to break dance.
Don't tease us.
Yeah. Also something that was probably cringy. All right, guys, so back to Ethereum. I was on Crypto Banner show this morning. We're way off the rails. Yeah. But it's been fun. I like that show. I think it's good. I hope they have me back on. But they asked me about... leave that up there. I want to get back to that. They asked me about which coin, if I had to lock it up for 12 months, would I put my profits in? What do you guys think I said?
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, of course.
Yeah.
Like, no question about it. Like, no question about it, Bitcoin. Why? Because 12 months from now, we're going to be in a bear market. And Bitcoin is going to drop less than every other coin. Ethereum is going to drop less than every other coin besides Bitcoin. Of course, other than stable coins. So, I love Ethereum, but there's going to be a bear market at some point, guys. And so you got to be thinking about that. So I'm still super bullish on Ethereum for the rest of this cycle, more bullish than any other coin, really. It's still got a lot of room to go to get to my prediction, but let's not fool ourselves about where all this is going. Somebody said, newbie here, what actually causes the rise and drop? Hey, Frank, can... you get Nina to make me another tea, please? Sorry, my voice is starting to go out again. Newbie here, this is Jay Simmons. What actually causes the value to rise or drop? It's the amount that someone is willing to buy it for versus the amount someone's willing to sell it for. And I know that sounds really extremely simple, and it is. It's the narratives around the coins that affect people psychologically in a way that they will either buy or sell at certain prices. And that's what charting is. That's what technical analysis is. Those candles that you see on this chart right here, mapping those candles out maps out human psychology, the willingness for a person to buy or sell an asset based on price action. So there you go. The simplified version. MX-3, Zeus the DJ was your first car. Hey, mine was the coolest one. I'm sorry. I gotta tell you, I had the best Mazda MX-3 ever. It was like so sweet. So looking at Ethereum, here on the hourly chart. Hourly chart looks mega bullish. Let's see the last time we got a bullish dot like that. Oh, look at this. Wow. Ooh, this is scary. I'm starting to feel like a little toppy right now. Like looking at this stuff. The last time that we got a bullish green dot on Market Cipher A for Ethereum was right here.
What's the date on that?
April 25th. Basically the day that Ethereum started its ascent over 3,000. So since then, the price has gone up at the peak 57%. If it were to repeat that same 57% from where it is now, and that would have been over 11 days, we could be looking at, let's see here. Okay. Let me get my, I always want to call it a calculator. It's a ruler. 57% would put us at, $5,500. You think that can happen?
Basically in the next kind of 2 weeks, you're thinking?
Well, I don't know if it'll happen that quickly, but
I mean, I think 5,500 can happen. It's just a matter of how quickly. You know
well, I mean, it would have to be not like 6 months from now.
No, but like in May, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In May or guys, here's what you have to understand about what we're seeing right now, okay? Is that the futures contracts, okay? Nina, thank you so much. Nina, can you come on the screen, Nina? Yeah. They love seeing. Hey, Nina, thank you. Look at that unicorn. Wow. She's one of a kind.
Very big Ethereum fan, obviously. You know.
She loves Ethereum. She loves Uniswap.
Yeah.
It's a Uniswap costume, she says.
There you go.
She knew nothing about crypto when she started working here. And now she knows a lot.
Yeah,
so
she's as much of a degen as the rest of us.
Actually, probably worse.
Probably. Yeah.
I just spilled that. Did y'all see that?
No.
I'm having a rough time today. Yeah. But guys, this is what we're seeing right now, okay? What I think we're going to see is we are going to see, this is the hourly chart. It's not the daily chart. Okay, so this chart right here, that green dot, it's not the same as the big one we were looking at for Bitcoin. Let's see what it is showing on the daily for Ethereum, if it does have one. Let's see. So it does not have one on the daily. I wouldn't have expected that. Well, before I go into this little diatribe, I'm about to go into, let me check the 4-hour chart, see if there's anything there. Nothing there yet on the 4-hour chart. But what I want to say here is my expectation for what we're going to be seeing over the next 6 weeks. Well, maybe 7 weeks. We are going to see May, boom. We're going to see the first 2 weeks of June, boom. That's what I think we're going to see. And then we're going to see the futures contracts for the quarter, for quarter two. The June 30th futures contracts are going to be the gigantic correction. We may hit 100K. Bitcoin could hit 100K in the next 6 weeks. I definitely think we'll be 80 to 85K. But if it hits 100K, just get ready. Probably the biggest correction in this entire market is going to come June 30th. Yeah. So, no, I mean, leading up, not maybe that specific day.
Right. No, that's good. That's great analysis because, like you said, you've got those futures.
Well, thanks, TJ. I've been doing this a while.
Yeah, you're welcome. You've got those futures expiring those days. So if it does, and most of them are around that $80,000 number. So if it does pump up to 100, like you're saying, those contracts will act like a magnet, pulling them back down once we get past that date and then rip again. So.
Yeah, and we've seen it. We've seen it consistently that the quarterly closes are really bad.
Really volatile.
Very volatile. So, because you can roll in the monthly ones into the quarterly. And then, of course, the end of the year ones, it wasn't too bad this time. But there was hardly any volume for Ethereum contracts at that point. Hi, Ben. This is from Vinky Dagabwati. Hi, Ben. I'm struggling to decide as to when I should start selling 10K or 15K. Thoughts? We talked about that a lot on our Around the Blockchain yesterday. So I would suggest you go back and watch last night's show. You'll get the opinion of 4 people that have been in crypto for years on when you should start doing that and what you should do. So it's just so interesting listening to the stark contrast between our show last night and the show I was on today.
Yeah, it was
just so interesting.
It is interesting because it's the same kind of idea of like what, but everybody that was on the show last night had very explicit instructions like this will end at some point. You need to be prepared. And it's interesting. All of those people have been through multiple cycles, so they've got some experience. They know what to expect.
Yeah, exactly. So, and you have to understand, like, from a business perspective, it is not advantageous of me to come on here and tell you there will be a bear market. I get no advantage from that. By me coming in and telling you guys to take profits and be safe, and in 3 or 4 months, I start telling people it's no longer a good idea to keep putting money into cryptocurrency, that's going to be terrible for our bottom line here as a crypto channel. People aren't going to want to watch as much.
But it's way better for the audience.
But it's way better for you. And that's what we're always going to keep in mind. We never put business over our audience. You guys remember that. All right, guys. So let's check on my trade. Still doing okay. Up about $2,000 on this trade. We are... One day we'll get back to $1 million here, I promise. Right now, I'm on 21x right now. Very irresponsible leverage. So be careful with that. If you guys do want to sign up for Bybit, don't forget, biggest reward bonus in history. Right now, you can click here, get the special deposit bonus, $1,610. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about this. Crypto expert predicts that Bitcoin will eventually hit $1 million per coin. TJ, do you think that's a bold prediction?
Bold. I guess you could consider it bold, but I don't think it's, unrealistic or outside the realm of possibility. But I mean, yeah, you can call it. But he doesn't say this cycle. I think the date's 2024.
I assumed.
Yeah.
That's what it would say.
Yeah.
The point here is that anyone that's in crypto right now, that's in Bitcoin, that's been here for a long time, we all pretty much believe that Bitcoin will probably eventually hit $1 million.
Right. Doesn't sound crazy to us.
It doesn't sound crazy. I mean, especially when you take into consideration inflation or hyperinflation that could be coming at some point, because you cannot keep printing forever. Somebody said Atom will go to $100, talking about Cosmos. I don't have a specific price prediction like that, but we love Cosmos, so I like to see it go up. I do have a price prediction. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, I think $100 is easily achievable.
Yeah. As the value of crypto assets continues to surge in recent months, one expert predicts that the most popular coin, Bitcoin, will eventually hit $1 million based on its current trajectory. Ben, can I still keep buying Ethereum? This is from Content Commenter. My average price is around $3,800, or the average price. My average can't be right. It hasn't hit $3,800.
Yeah.
Maybe he's in Canadian dollars.
Could be. Oh yeah, because
it says CA.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what that equates to. That probably equates to about $3,200 if I'm right. I would say it is okay to keep buying Ethereum. At this point, it's looking pretty bullish. My number to where I'm going to be very hesitant to tell you to keep buying is $10,000. But that doesn't mean that when I say it's okay to buy it and it's still a good price point, doesn't mean it's not going to correct further from there. Because, I'm starting to maybe be a little hesitant, but I was certainly thinking it would drop back down to the lower 3,000s at some point. But we may not see that, according to the charts right now. Speaking on Yahoo Finance Live, CoinDesk Learn editor, Ollie Leach, said that he believed the coin is on a path toward continued financial viability. Bitcoin is going to $1 million per coin. I actually believe that it will at some stage. With just the scarcity alone, it makes an incredibly exciting asset to hold. He says it's uncontested. He says, according to Leach, the timing of Bitcoin's price surge may happen after 2024, when the amount of Bitcoin's miners receive is cut in half. Guys, I just don't see any way it doesn't hit $1 million. I mean, eventually. But I personally believe, and I've said this for several years, well, this says 2025. Yeah, that would be right. Yeah, 2025 would be correct. 4 years from now. Yeah. So this guy kind of knows what he's talking about. Fellini's Pizza? You ever had it?
Yeah, there used to be a Fellini's not far from my house when I lived down.
There was one on Roswell Road, right?
Yeah.
I've had there before.
That's probably the same one I used to go to. Yeah, it's pretty good.
My favorite pizza near us is chain. And I don't know where they are everywhere. My favorite pizza in the world is Jets Pizza. I love Jets. The Detroit style, I love Detroit style. It's my favorite. The Chicago style, the deep dish style is okay, but you can't find it anywhere where they're not putting chunky tomatoes and onions in it. I don't like that. I like Detroit style. It's thick bread, and the toppings they got there. They got the little pepperonis. You know, the bold pepperonis. You can mix regular with the little small crispy ones. Double feta. Oh, so good. Love it. I love pizza. I had pizza last night. Sorry, Monkito today though. Okay, so what he's saying in 2025, this is going to happen. He's saying that after the next halving, we're going to get there. Let's think about this, guys. If we get to $300,000, let's say we get to 320. Let's just say, for argument's sake, because it's going to be very easy to wrap your minds around. Let's say we get to $360,000. And the reason why I say that is because that would be the exact number, 18x $20,000. So that would be 18x the previous all-time high. That's what Bitcoin did in the last cycle, at 18x its previous all-time high. So if we were to get there, we start running into math problems of how much higher it can go, because it's not, this is why this is the bull run of a lifetime for Bitcoin. It's not going to be able to 18x $300,000. That would be insane. There's no way it's going up to $3 or $4 million or whatever the case would be, $5-6 million. It's not going to do that on the next cycle. But if we're able to follow the stock to flow chart and get to, let's just say, around $290,000 in the next bull run, to think a 3x is not achievable, it's totally achievable. Even if we just get to $100,000 a cycle, it's extremely likely that Bitcoin gets to $1 million in the next cycle.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. Like you said, if it gets to 300, a 3x is, but even a 10x from 100K isn't, like.
Yeah, I mean, even if that's where we top out at, which I don't think so, but if we did, it would break the stock to flow. But yeah, so I think we're definitely going to $1 million. This guy's pretty smart. I like his reasoning for saying this. So, we've already seen a 600% rise in the last year. We're going to see a lot more from here.
Yeah, we're already starting to see that scarcity kick in with the stock to flow and all that kind of stuff, which is kind of our next story.
That's right. This is a crazy story. This is the story that made me think I should be long in Bitcoin right now. Unprecedented capital inflows into Bitcoin. Do what the smart money does. 12,000 Bitcoin were removed from Coinbase in 1 hour. Oh, someone said depths of history. Ben, I'm from ATL. What's his channel?
Depths of history.
Well,
I'm looking right now.
How many subscribers you got?
I'm looking right now. 131K.
131K. What does he talk about? History?
Probably. Maybe the depths of it.
I keep getting the T-Rex stuck in my mouth. This is so embarrassing.
What does
good
he
content,
talk
though.
about? Looks like a lot of scuba stuff.
A lot of scuba. Oh, we talked about how much I hate scuba diving.
Yeah, well, Iran loves it.
Oh, you weren't there when I talked about how much I hate scuba diving. I have I won't tell it now because we told too many stories today.
Yeah.
Terrible, tragic scuba diving story.
Yeah.
It involved me having very bad chafing.
Oh boy.
So,
I think
underarm chafing.
I think I came in at the tail end of that story.
Maybe you did because I tell it a lot. Because I'll never scuba dive again. But look, depths of history, scuba diving history, depths.
Yeah.
Is that what it's about?
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. When we open our new building, we want all the local YouTubers to come hang out. Investors mean businesses' current prices remain more than attractive to new buyers. Coinbase sees another BTC balance squeeze. As the largest exchange in the United States, Coinbase has frequently been the venue for major Bitcoin buy-ins this year. As Cointelegraph reported, sudden tranches in... What's a tranche?
Tranches.
Tranches? Mm-hmm. Do y'all know that word? I've never heard tranches. Tranches. I mean, maybe I've got a smaller vocabulary than the rest of y'all. I don't know.
I feel like they talked about it in The Big Short. I feel like that's where I heard it.
Oh, really?
Or you hear like
I need to watch that movie. I've never seen it.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
I didn't see Wolf of Wall Street till like 2 years ago.
It's way better than Wolf of Wall Street's entertaining. This is actually like entertaining, but also informative of what caused.
I waited for it to be on FX.
Oh.
I waited for it to be on public TV.
But you usually hear the word tranche referencing like amounts of debt, and it really just means an amount of something or an amount of money.
Well, I mean, I get the context clues.
Right.
It means a lot.
Yeah.
Sudden tranches in excess of 10,000 BTC heading to private wallets is far from unheard of, but nonetheless demonstrates a desire to at least store Bitcoin for the long term instead of keeping it within easy reach of point of sale. Now, we talked about this recently. Institutions are not, that's still a significant outflow. When money flows out of exchanges, it's bullish. When it flows into exchanges, it's bearish. Look at this trade. This trade's crushing it right now.
Yeah, a lot of things are
I'm up 23% on it. Pretty good.
Solana just had a massive pump too.
Did it?
Yeah.
We own a lot of Solana now.
Really? Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I think like 300 or 400K.
Well, a little bit
Nice.
more now.
I'll take it. Okay, back to this story. Healthy bull market. Data comes hand in hand with on-chain indicators staying firmly bullish. This week, Glassnode co-founder Raphael Schultz-Kraft highlighted a surge in Bitcoin's so-called realized cap, likewise supporting the broad buying thesis. The realized cap is a measure of Bitcoin's market capitalization based on the price at which each coin last moved. It provides a useful insight into the market composition and trader sentiment and produces a significantly different total to the traditional market cap. Unprecedented capital inflows into Bitcoin as measured by realized capitalization over the past 6 months. This is the key point here. Over the past 6 months, realized cap has surged a whopping $250 billion, an increase of 200%. Healthy bull market. And guys, that's what we're seeing here with this bull market. If we go and we look to the stock to flow, love looking at the stock to flow. Why would someone doubt this thing?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I saw a funny tweet. It was like a like kind of a cleaned up, simpler version of the stock to flow, and it was just kind of showing the progress and kind of the ranges or whatever. And it was just like, I wonder what Bitcoin's gonna do next, and it just shows it following it exactly since its inception, basically. Like,
yeah.
And then you wonder why everybody says it's going to 300K.
Why can I not find? Why is the? That's weird. Stock to flow digitalic. Okay. So like, I just couldn't for the life of me understand why someone would doubt this chart. Yeah. I mean, look how it follows it. The only time it doesn't follow it is at the depth of the bear market or the height of the bull market. It goes above. Just at 58K, they're saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd pull up the Cosmos chart real quick. I want to see those candles.
Cosmos.
I don't know if it's on. Yeah.
Well, you can see the gains. I can pull it up on CoinGecko. Look at that. Oh.
Yeah.
Let's go. You know what's funny is my family, 2 different people in my family have asked me what they should buy. Ashley, who actually she clips for us, she actually told me that they just decided to buy some Cosmos, her and my brother, because I've been talking about it on a couple of videos. They've been looking at it. It looks good. And so they bought some. And then I was talking to somebody else. And he said, what coin should I put my Dogecoin profits in? And I said, Cosmos. Because it hasn't moved. It's been consolidating for weeks now. For like 2 months, it's been consolidating. And now look at that chart.
Yeah.
There. Pull it up so we can see it. Look at that. Just hit a new all-time high. Wow. $32. It is up 22% today. It makes me feel great when I give my family members advice and it works out. And they don't want to kill me because I got to see them at Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yeah. It's a lot easier this year than it has been the last few years.
Well, you can make the argument that they should have been listening to me last year.
Well, of course.
For sure. But, of course, some of it took till about the fall or late summer for people to finally start listening.
Yeah.
They heard it, but they weren't listening. So my dad was like, I want to shake myself.
Yeah.
Why was you were talking about all this stuff? Why was I not listening?
Well,
I was like, well, it's just how it goes. When the bear market's here, like we sound like crazy people.
Yeah. Well, one of my favorite quotes is that the truth is learned, not told. So people have to learn for themselves.
We took part in that process.
Absolutely. It's part of the process. You got to learn.
You got to learn. Absolutely. So, okay, look at this Dr. Flow chart, though. Like I was saying, like it just is followed it so perfectly. We bounced off of the line. Looks like we're about to head back up. Super exciting stuff. So let's move on here. Oh, look at that. Sentenced in sexual assault case.
Oh, boy.
Wow. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Great. Bitcoin and housing market collide as home sellers increasingly accept crypto. Let me tell you, I am kind of terrified about the housing market right now. Are you?
No, not necessarily. You mean just of how bubblish it is? What do you mean when you say terrified?
In fact, we have somebody that works here who's looking for a house, and every offer they put in, like there's like 25 other offers.
Yeah.
I saw a video on TikTok. I didn't think it was real. I didn't think it was real. I thought it was a joke. And now things I've been hearing about, it seems like this is real. It was a lady, I don't know, it was either in California or Texas. A house was for sale. They literally had a line at the door that went like 100 yards of people sitting there waiting to make offers on the house. They brought lawn chairs. They had lawn chairs.
That's insane.
That they were sitting in while they waited to make an offer on a house. Have you ever seen that before?
No.
I've never seen that before.
No. There's been times in the real estate market where it was hot and frenzied, but this is not unprecedented, but it's getting there. I mean, it is pretty insane. I was talking to somebody else that's an agent in the space, and they basically said, like, the protocol is now, like, you get the house, you get all the pictures, it's going to go in the MLS Friday, it's going to have 1 million showing Saturday, and it's going to be under contract by Sunday. Like, that is, that's the model right now. So if you want to get something, you go see it, and you offer that day, it's going to go over list. There's going to be, like you said, 20 offers on it. So yeah, it's getting wild, but until they stop printing money, things are going to just keep going up. So I'm not worried for us because we're playing the long haul.
I'm not worried about it for us. I'm worried about it for other people. Yeah,
and
we're fine.
If you,
I ain't never going to worry about anything again.
As long as you can hold through the next bear market, because the real estate will be similar too. Like whenever the bottom falls out, real estate will get crushed. So as long as you don't have to sell in that time frame, you should be fine. So if you're gonna,
that's the thing. Like, and people are saying that video, by the way, was in Frisco, Texas, which is I think that's near Dallas or Houston or Dallas, or somebody maybe said Austin. I don't know. I think Frisco is actually between two of those. But the point is, is that you just have because we were talking to this employee that works here with us. We love this guy, and I was like, I don't know if it's like the best time to buy right now because, we might be having a crash. But like, I got the sense from him, and I also like if I were in the same position, it's like, yeah, but like I'm ready to advance my family and buy a house now and have a place I can call my own. Like, I understand that too. Not everything is about an appreciating or depreciating asset.
Right. When it's the home you live in, that's the argument Robert Kiyosaki makes all the time, that it's not really an asset. It's just a living expense, and you have to have a place to live.
Exactly.
So,
go
ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, like, I had people on my TikTok, when I showed off my demon on TikTok, they're like, yeah, we used to listen to you, but now you bought a depreciating asset. Well, first of all, my demon is an appreciating asset. The sticker price on it was $83,000. I bought it for $140,000. So the demon is a very exclusive appreciating asset. Now, I'll drive the crap out of it, and it'll probably go down. But the point is, I don't look at it like that. It's a car. I want a car. I like the car, so I buy the car. I don't make and I get in a lot of arguments with people about this. Like, everything in life is not about whether what you're buying is going up or down. Like, sometimes you just buy things that make you happy, and you just live your life. And that's the sense I get from a lot of people that want to buy houses right now is, like, it's just very unfortunate for them that right now we may be in a bubble, but we don't know that we're in a bubble for sure.
Right.
So you can't live in that forever. And it's like you just buy the house and you're happy with it. If you're happy at the price point you got it at, if you stay in it long enough, eventually it'll come back up and you'll be okay. Yeah. It's not a big of a deal.
And to be fair, my brother was in this situation about a year ago, and everybody was telling him the same thing, like, oh, it's too hot. Maybe you should just rent for a year, wait for things to settle down, blah, blah, blah. And he's looking at it now. His house has exploded. He's looking at the like, as difficult as it was for him to get a place, he's so glad he did it last year versus waiting and trying to do it now, because it'd be impossible. He wouldn't be able to buy the house he's in now.
Yeah.
And this was another interesting chat here from BC, the Matrix. He said 50-year mortgages incoming, which is interesting to think about.
That is interesting to think
prices
about.
are going to get so insane, it'll get unaffordable. They want to keep rates down. They want to keep everybody in debt forever. It'll be wild if the standard becomes a 50-year mortgage insteed of a 30-year mortgage. Yeah, but
I may be dead if I need a mortgage. Yeah. By the time that 50 years is up.
I hope not. You're going to be cryogenically frozen, right?
Well, in the depths of the frozen coma. Yeah. Right. I am getting cryogenically frozen. I will be alive in 700 years from now.
I think you'll make it at least another 50 years.
Well, what I want to do is, I certainly hope so. They always say that the person who will live forever has already been born.
Oh, really?
Well, it's me.
Who says that?
Everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you're in the chat and you think that's true, put #live4ever. But I will not be forever young.
I was going there too.
Yeah, you going there too.
I was going to tell him, why not forever young?
So old and not good looking. Blah, blah, blah. I am freaking fine.
What?
Okay, but here's just really quick. Want to touch on this? Okay, I think that it's great people are accepting Bitcoin. That's a cool story about the real estate market. But what really kind of concerns me right now is the fact that we are heading toward an eviction crisis. Next year, things are going to be insane. Mm-hmm. Next year, when we no longer have the pandemic excuse, when almost everything is as close to back to normal as it's going to be. Things in California will probably never be normal. I saw some Instagram posts from some people. Like, I don't even want to get into it. It's so silly what people think. But
glad I got out.
That's why we live.
Yeah. People, I mean, I've got people in this. I have 3 people in this room right now that left California.
Yep.
California will never be the same, okay? But when this eviction, when we no longer have excuses to keep printing money, when we no longer have excuses to keep giving out stimulus money, eviction moratorium's up, what's going to happen? It's going to be very dangerous next year. So be careful. Hide your wives, hide your kids, and hide your husbands too.
That's
because they're going to be evicting everybody up in here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Square Bitcoin revenue. I don't even know if we've talked about crypto today, have we?
A little bit.
What are the numbers?
Not bad. 16,000.
Oh, 16,000 people.
Yeah, only 6,000 likes though, so we still haven't hit
Guys,
8.
we want to hit 8,000 likes today. So if you're one of the new 8,000 people that are watching from when I said it, if you could, we just need 25% of you to go and smash that like button for us and let us know you're here. So it says TJ will outlive Bitboy. Well, he is much younger than me. He's basically a small child. So Square's Cash App generated $3.51 billion of Bitcoin revenue in the first quarter of 2021, according to a shareholder letter published Thursday. Look at that nose ring, man. Yeah. He just don't let that thing go, does he?
Well, I think this is an old picture, but
Is it like a religious thing, you think?
no,
Or a spiritual thing?
I don't think so.
You think he thinks it looks cool?
Pure style.
No, I don't think so.
We should.
Oh, by the way, somebody texted me last night. I'm not going to tell you who, but someone texted me last night at midnight 30, and they said, the new show is great, TJ's doing well, but you dress better than him. Just want to say that. That was a literal text that I got.
I'm not surprised.
So, just saying.
You do have a lot more creativity with your looks.
Yes, you are black and dark.
Yeah, I wear a black T-shirt every day.
Cash App generated $3.51 billion of Bitcoin revenue and $75 million of Bitcoin gross profit during the first quarter of 2021, each up approximately 11x year over year. That was double Square's Bitcoin revenue of $1.76 billion in the fourth quarter of 2020. Bitcoin revenue for the first quarter of 2020 was $306 million. And this is something we're seeing more and more, guys. These companies are looking into Bitcoin as a way to generate revenue for their businesses. If you look at the companies like Square, MicroStrategy, Tesla, they've crushed it. People are going to follow that model. Arrow Joe A says, it happens in the Nashville area too. 60 cars parked outside, day on showing. Like, guys, does that not feel publish? We've never seen this before. We've never seen this in America, I do not believe. Am I wrong? If you have seen that before, like a normal thing where people are, but the guy that's buying this house said that he went in and was making an offer on the house and he had a specific time and people just started showing up and coming in during his showing.
Yeah,
like
people don't care. Like after you've been in it for a little while, people get really aggressive because they get really frustrated and then they don't care about anything, especially courtesy.
Yeah. We're seeing more and more businesses start to look at Bitcoin as a way to get publicity, to make money, to get liquidity. And this is all great. The question that we don't know about is what this is going to look like leading into the bear market.
Yeah.
We don't know. Like, we don't know, will they sell? Tesla sold 10%. They said it was only to prove liquidity, but sounds kind of lame to me. So we'll have to see what happens there. Somebody said Nashville represent. Should we do a meetup in Nashville sometime?
I like Nashville.
A lot of hippies there.
A lot of nose rings, probably.
Definitely not doing a meetup in Chattanooga, Nick. Come I like Chattanooga. Love Chattanooga. Great city. Love Chattanooga. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it in Nashville. We're going to do it in style.
Oh, somebody says, I don't wonder if that's the glitch again.
It might be the glitch. Ethereum right now is at 35.52 on Bybit.
Yeah.
I did want to point out one project, by the way, that's live. It's a project I'm invested in. A lot of people have been talking about this one. And where is this? Right here. So Wazder, it's a gaming made personal, heading to blockchain via ETH and Binance Smart Chain and Polkadot. We're live on official Zero Dex, Uniswap version 2. There's a contract address. So here's, look at this.
That's creepy.
That's like if Thomas the Tank Engine decided to make scary TikTok content.
It's like Thomas the Train meets Chucky.
Thomas the Train meets Chucky.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a TikTok video. That's definitely nightmare fuel. In case you weren't already scared in Resident Evil Village. But anyways, Wazder is a project I am invested in. So if you guys, it's wazder.gg. Just want to give them a little quick shout out. If you guys want to go follow them on Twitter and get some content there, you can do that. So speaking of gaming and, NFTs and that whole thing, I got a really exciting announcement, which is that I'm going to be in the movie Clerks 3. I am now officially going to be a movie star. Wow. The only question is, for the Screen Actors Guild, who am I going to vote as Movie of the Year? I don't know yet. So, I'm not in it yet, but we'll see what happens. But we got, I did an interview with Kevin Smith yesterday. He's going to explain what's going on with that and then explain how you can potentially appear in Clerks 3 with me. And interestingly, like I used to be a clerk. Different jobs I had, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't a clerk. Yeah, that's just a person, kind of a cashier. Is that a clerk?
I guess.
I was a clerk at McDonald's when I was 15. So you want to go ahead and... Woo.
Yeah, let's
roll the clip, DJ. Hey, everybody. I'm joined once again by Hollywood director Kevin Smith. As you guys know, he's been working on some NFT stuff. We had him on the channel a couple of weeks ago, and we got some big announcements about what he's doing and wanted to bring him back on to kind of talk about it. I actually received one of the tokens, one of the NFTs myself. I've got it in my Phantasma wallet. That's a blockchain you guys are using. So, Kevin, take it away.
Thank you, Bitboy. We decided after I did my piece with you, we got a lot of traction. Like, I've been out there as a public figure in one way or another for many, many years. And so I get to gauge what kind of feedback any given appearance manifests. And after the appearance with you, I mean, you're coming up on 1 million subscribers. There was a lot of impact not just online and in the cryptoverse, but in the real world. I had people coming up to me, be like, I saw you on Bitboy. And so I was like, as a show of thanks, we gave you one of the platinum smoking tokens. So that means you're in for Clerks 3 for the crypto cameo, my friend. You're one of the 10.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm super excited about it. Clerks 3, obviously, I told the story when you were on the show about how I was exposed to Clerks and you several years ago. And I love what you do. It's very creative and out of the box, and to be able to be part of this, I mean, it's an honor for sure.
Oh my God, it's going to be such fun, my friend. So we auctioned off 2 of the tokens already. You've got a third. We start another auction, I think tonight or today, goes up for the other platinum smoking token. And then 2 were hidden in the lot that we opened up that we dropped last week. So those will be exposed soon. So we've got at least 5 of our crypto cameos for the movie, man, which is pretty dope, which means you're going to be in the flick, man. When Elias talks about his crypto club, bam, 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 they cut to everybody, and you're one of those cats. So we had a great first opening week with Jay and Silent Bob's Crypto Studio and whatnot, learning our way as we go along. The Phantasma chain has been the absolute right choice for me. I became a soul master almost overnight, just like that, which I've always wanted to be. So it's right now, Clerks 3 looking very, very promising for hopefully very soon we're rolling in front of cameras and whatnot. And just to let you know how crypto our production is, we got 2 cast members talking about getting paid solely in crypto.
Wow.
That would be a huge move. for us, and huge move in production in general and stuff. So I'll let you know as that goes further if that develops, man. But it's going to be a good time. There's a metaverse storyline that runs through Clerks 3, and now you're a part of it, my friend.
Yeah, I really like the idea of the underlying like blockchain story narrative going inside of this movie. I thought that was so cool. And, you're referencing, people wanting to get paid in crypto. I know like in the NFL, we just had, Trevor Lawrence took his signing bonus in cryptocurrency, and we know there's other players getting paid in it. And, like the New York Giants just partnered with Grayscale. There's so much big stuff going on in the world of athletes and celebrities and filmmakers. And it is definitely pretty cool. Now, what's the URL where people can go to check out the NFTs?
They can go to crypto.janesilentbob.com, and that'll lead you right to the Semcor page where we have all our NFTs on display. And we're only a few more days left for this initial drop. Then we'll quiet for a week or two, and then the second drop happens. So we're getting ready to do fairly regular drops. And, for a lot of people who are like, hey, man, I love the spoken tokens. What are you going to do with them? The idea is that we're going to build like a metaverse arcade, Jay and Silent Bob's blockchain boardwalk, where every one of those tokens gets you into a room to do something, private show, gaming, stuff like that. So I'm in for the long haul, man. We're having a good time over here. Me and David Shapiro, Jason Mewes, coming up with some good stuff to do for the next like year, 2 years.
Yeah, and one of those things that we're actually going to be doing that, we're definitely getting the cameo in the movie. That's awesome. I'm so excited about that. But we're actually doing another crossover for our BitBoy comic series with your characters, Blunt Man. And what do you want to kind of tease about that?
I think we're going to do ourselves, like right now for the initial drop, we had Captain Ribman do a cover to Blunt Man and Chronic, which we were open minting and stuff. He's doing a cover to Blunt Man and Chronic #2, which I've just seen, which is gorgeous. Then there's a third in the series because we only ever did three issues of Blunt Man and Chronic. Then we're going to do Blunt Man and Chronic versus Bitboy, which is a phenomenal cover. And maybe if we get fancy, it'll open up like the Kilroy comic, and we could do at least a 2-pager inside.
I love it. It's just so exciting. I think it's going to be so cool. I'm sure the artwork is going to be phenomenal. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. We got our NFT guys here, gearing up for it. So I'm super excited to be working with you guys and moving forward with this. And it's so great to hear that the Bit Squad, my community, like everything that you've been talking about and putting out there, it's been very well received by my community because we're a crypto channel where we want acceptance. We want more people coming in. We want to have every celebrity and athlete known to man come on this channel and learn about crypto or talk about crypto or carry forward with whatever crypto venture they've got going on. It's all good stuff for the space. So glad to hear that was well received. So Kevin,
you are a tremendous ambassador for the crypto space, my friend, which is one of the reasons why we were like, token them up, for heaven's sake.
I love it. I got the token. Super excited about it. Well, Kevin, thank you so much for coming on today. You guys make sure to go hit up. What was the URL one more time?
Crypto.janesilentbob.com will get you there.
There you go. You guys go check that out. Take part in those auctions and get your tokens. And who knows, maybe you'll get to be in the movie with me. So, Kevin, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Excellent seeing, man. Bitboy versus Blunt Man coming soon.
Oh.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm a movie star now. I don't know if you guys got the gist of that. I'm going to be in the movie. Still not sure exactly how it's going to work, but real excited. I, hopefully get a credit in the movie, and I think that means I get in the Screen Actors Guild. I'm pretty sure. Because I am a true thespian of my time. I always knew I'd be a movie star. I didn't know it would happen like this. But guys, let's talk about Las Vegas going crypto. This is pretty interesting. As Bitboy goes Hollywood, Vegas goes crypto. This is extremely interesting. Resorts World Las Vegas. Now, this is a new casino in Las Vegas. Is it even open yet? I'm not even sure if it's open yet. Opening summer 2021, so it should be pretty soon. I definitely want to go check that out. We were just talking about going to Las Vegas because see my boy Dimitri up there at the Venetian. Going to go down there sometime soon. He'll probably text me after this and ask me when I'm coming. But it's going, the Gemini Crypto Exchange and Resorts World Las Vegas are going to allow patrons to use crypto wallets. That is amazing.
It is.
Do you know how hard it is to get cash out of the out of the ATM when it'll only let you get $3,000 a day and you're down $37,000?
You telling me you've had some frustrations trying to spend your own money before?
That's why my voice is out.
Yeah.
Don't want to talk about it. But let me just say there's a guy that's been dead for 200 years, and he's really lucky that he was already dead. Resorts World Las Vegas and cryptocurrency exchange Gemini. Look at the text on this. This is not a terrible text on this. Payments.com. They need to increase the font size. Resorts World Las Vegas and cryptocurrency exchange Gemini are now working together to explore future opportunities for casino patrons to pay for items using cryptocurrency, according to a press release. With this partnership, Resorts World is looking to become more crypto-friendly. The companies will be pursuing creation and implementation of crypto-friendly services at best-in-class institutional rates across all areas of the integrated resort experience. Final details to be revealed in the next few weeks. In other news, digital asset marketplace Backed Holdings, which is behind the Backed app, has partnered with Cantaloupe. Wow. Cantaloupe. I like cantaloupe. It's one of the few things that grows in the ground that I like. A digital payments and software company, according to a press release. Is cantaloupe a fruit?
I think so.
Or a vegetable?
It's always in those fruit bowl things.
Yeah, it is a fruit. It's clearly a fruit, very obviously. Miguel says 100 more to get to 8,000 likes. Guys, smash the likes. Let's get to 8,000. Cantaloupe provides end-to-end technology solutions for the unattended retail market to bring a cashless experience for customers to spend digital assets at unattended retail devices. The global vending machine market is global vending machines. That's great. Lastly, Nokia has rolled out blockchain-powered marketplace. I want to go back to this story though. Back to more on the Resorts World. As the first ground-up resort development on the Strip in more than a decade, Resorts World Las Vegas committed to integrating innovative technology conveniences across the resort to enhance the overall guest journey. By partnering with Gemini, a leader in cryptocurrency exchange, we are taking another step toward providing progressive guest experience solutions for today's Las Vegas traveler. Guys, if they're going to be integrating cryptocurrency into this casino, that is going to be extremely interesting. Because I know I have a lot of problems in casinos getting money. We have to prepare for a week to go to Las Vegas. Yeah. We have to go to the ATM daily for a week or go into the bank, which, God, I haven't set foot in a bank since BB&T closed our accounts. TJ does all the bank stuff now.
Yeah.
Because I hate them so much. My goal in life is to never step foot inside a bank again.
And now Tim does most of it because I don't like it either.
Yeah, exactly. Who is he going to hand it off? That's going to be the question. Amura said, screw banks, mortgages suck. I'm going to DeFi my house. New homeless, disabled vet, single father, first-time buyer, can't finance tiny home. Yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it? DeFi is the future. But this is a very interesting story. I go to Las Vegas a lot. I'm going to go play in the WSOP main event this year. I don't care if we're still at the peak of the market. I'm playing in the main event this year.
That'll be fun.
I want to do it last year, but we'll still make content while I'm there. But for me, I think that this is going to be something. Las Vegas obviously leads a lot of technology. It leads a lot of innovation. And so they're understanding how much money people are making in Dogecoin or making in cryptocurrency, and there's a lot of barriers to get that money into the casinos, then you bet your bottom dollar they're going to remove that barrier. So it'll be very interesting to see if they do this and then if more casinos follow suit, because you do get a lot of pushback from some of the traditional casinos to stuff like this. Because like the online poker world, they hate the online poker world and stuff. So I don't think crypto falls in that category. Obviously, you can a lot of times deposit crypto into online casinos and things like that. But it'll just be interesting to see like which casinos shape up to be innovative, which ones become the old guard, want to hold on to the old money, and you bet your bottom dollar the new money is going to go to those innovative ones. So, all right, let's check this out. As Bitcoin dominance drops, ETH, XRP, Doge, and other altcoins take the stage. As the week draws to a close, were you going to say something?
No, I'm just saying we're getting a lot of questions in here about should they sell their Doge? Should they, wait for, should they sell it now? Should they sell it after SNL? What are the, and this will kind of give you an idea of kind of.
This will give you an idea of that, and then I'll tell you what I've done.
Yeah, there you go.
As the week draws to a close, the distribution of value in crypto markets is continuing to shift toward altcoins. Bitcoin continued to trade sideways this week as Ether and other altcoins took the spotlight. ETH's most recent all-time high of 35.41 took place Wednesday. By Friday, the price had settled at 34.60. Dogecoin also hit a new all-time high yesterday, roughly 69. Oh, it hit a rough 69, if you will. Did I hear a snicker in the back? Yeah. Cointelegraph called Doge's rise the leading indicator for alt season. I don't agree with that at all. Do you agree with that?
I mean, I could understand it from the context of like it's kind of when Dogecoin rips, it's kind of a signal that like alt season is getting started. So I mean, from that aspect, I could see it, but not like it.
Usually that's the case, but this is something different. This is Elon tweeting about Dogecoin and going on Saturday Night Live. That's what's driving the price. We all know that.
No, I agree with that. I'm just saying I could see where they could make that gesture, I guess you could say. But I would agree. It is more driven by the Elon Musk hype.
Hey, and I want to say this. If you are, I just see this, I see so much negativity in the crypto space. And I'm just like, do y'all remember the bear market when nobody was here but us?
Yeah.
And you got all these kids coming in buying Dogecoin. You got all these YouTubers. You got all these content creators and all these people on Twitter calling them idiots. What? Do you want it to just be us again? Or how about we try to draw these people in? Well, I've actually got Matt Wallace from Final Stand coming on the channel. He's coming in here for an interview in about an hour, and I'm going to be posting that video tomorrow. So if you like Dogecoin, come back tomorrow. We're going to have the #1 Dogecoin YouTuber on the channel. It's going to be a live in-studio interview. It's going to be like the first one we've ever done on this channel. So very excited about it. I like Matt. He's a good kid.
Yeah. Seems
I'd
nice.
say he's a kid. I think he's a kid. I don't know how old he is.
He's low 20s.
Low 20s kid, to me anyways. Yeah. And, you know, we have to embrace these people. Like, don't push them away. I don't get it. I don't get this, like, you know, we're in crypto and we know better than everybody else, and this isn't the coin we want to pump. So you know what? We're going to say, if you buy this one, you're an idiot. That's so dumb. Like, and do you know how invalidated you are when you tell people you can't make money with Dogecoin and you see what happens over the last 3 months? You know, there's other coins that certainly have more long-term potential, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Who knows? Maybe Dogecoin does go to the moon, goes to $2 or $3. Who knows? If it hits $1 in the next couple months, like, it's hard to see it not, you know, by the end of the bull run, if Bitcoin goes to 300K, hitting much higher numbers. So we're going to look at what Matt thinks the price can get to. We're going to go the totally optimistic moon side of this with him. I'm sure that's going to be his opinion.
Yeah, he thinks it's going to be the future currency of Earth.
That's right.
And Mars.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so I take what I think to be a more realistic look on it, but I can be wrong. It's just my opinion. But I want you to know, if you're here from TikTok or you're here because you're investing in Dogecoin, like, welcome. You're accepted here. Like, we want you in this community. We want you to further your education and get a more diversified portfolio and learn more about crypto. That's what we want, but we never want to push those people away. And if you're doing that, then you are not for crypto. You are not for crypto.
And the most interesting thing in this article here is it's kind of got a cycle, the altcoin cycle, so to speak. So we know there's obviously
right here. Yeah, the famous
a
chart
Bitcoin
here.
cycle, but this is kind of the most interesting part. And the guy who made this chart is getting asked where he thinks we are in it, and he says somewhere between phase 2 and phase 3. So
the guy, he made this chart?
I guess.
Oh, I didn't know he made this chart. We've used this chart in videos before.
Yeah, it's a good chart.
I didn't know who to source this to. Wow, very interesting. Yeah, we talk about this a lot, the flow of money. I describe it like a chocolate fondue fountain.
Yep.
You know, like you got your marshmallow, right? You want to get your chocolate fondue. You got people at the top, right? But then the chocolate keeps flowing down, just keeps flowing down. That's the way. But if at any given point we have a dip in one of these levels, then all of a sudden you got to start back at the top. So that's definitely the way this works. That's how altcoin season works. So I want to tell you what I did with Dogecoin. What I did with Dogecoin, you guys know, I told you guys I bought $80,000 worth last weekend, 36 cents. It went up. It was as high as 120,000 or so, 125,000. I had made about $45,000 with it. And so me and TJ were talking about, like, when do we sell? Because we're going to sell it. I'm not going to hold Dogecoin forever, probably. I might keep some. I know last time I sold it all at 8 cents, and that was a bad move. So we probably will keep some in the portfolio. But what I would say is we decided I sold half today. I sold half my Dogecoin today, and the other half I'm gonna wait and see what happens. I'm gonna either let most of that ride out. So I put in 80. It went up to 120 when I sold. So basically, out of my original $80,000 investment, I pulled 60,000 out, and I still have 60,000 in. And that's a good way that you guys should approach this. Diversify, take profits, and that way, pretty much it would have to go all the way back down, to 20 cents for me to just get back to even. At this point, if it goes up further, I'm going to get those benefits. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. I'm going to watch it before Saturday Night Live. I'll probably sell a good chunk of it before the episode. And then I'll probably just let the rest ride out. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably sell like another, I'll sell to make sure I get some profit. So I'll probably sell like 40K and then leave whatever is above that in. And that's a good move. I mean, if you make $20,000 in 2 weeks and then you still got potential upside, you're playing with house money, can't really argue with that. So a lot of people are talking about VeChain. Why do people want me to talk about VeChain today so bad? Is it doing anything?
I'm not sure. And we just made a video about it. Somebody asked where.
Last weekend.
Yeah, where the VeChain video is. We did it last weekend.
Yeah, VeChain's one of our biggest holdings. It looks like it's on a spike today of 10%, heading back. Maybe it'll get back up to all-time highs above 23. Wait, is it all-time high right now? Is it all-time high right now, I think? No, 25. No, 25 and a half cents. That's the all-time high. Right now it's at 23.72, so not far to go. So, look, I love VeChain. Maybe we talk about VeChain today, maybe on the show. We'll see. I'll tell you, I don't know many people that have been in this space for a long time that are not bullish on VeChain. VeChain seems to be one that a lot of people love, and I've talked about it. I think it's going over $1 in this cycle. Some people think maybe $2, which what's crazy is when I first started talking about that $2 prediction, which Simon Dedek from BlockFire made, price was at a penny. No one thought that was possible. 23 cents. Is it possible? Get $2? Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, guys, let me know what you guys think about this video today. Drop some comments down below. Love you guys. We'll be back live streaming tonight, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time around the blockchain. And then we got a lot of good videos for you guys this weekend. Good interviews. We got Ellie back on tomorrow. Then we got 2 sponsored reviews, but good projects you're going to definitely want to check out. Well, one sponsored and then one that I'm an advisor for. So really excited about that. Those videos this weekend. See you guys tonight at 5 p.m. Be blessed. That's all I got. I said that wrong. That's all I got. Be blessed. Bitboy out.